Okay, I think it's
It
we go.
is. It
Okay,
is.
cool.
Okay. So Shia, Taikia, Sorati, Shi. Placing aside the busy thinking mind, taking a deep breath in through the nose, holding it, dispersing it, feeling it, connecting with it, and exhaling through the mouth, allowing the awareness of Gaia and her support to receive her assistance in releasing any tensions or any cycling through the energy that does not serve you. Tuya Shikiananai, connecting or bringing awareness to our connection to Source, the flooding of unconditional love, the fabric of the universe pours in, entering through your crown, dispersed through your body, absorbed. Witness it being received into every cell, every aspect of your physical being, harmonizing your waters. Your cells in correspondence emit, transmit to Creator appreciation and unconditional love. As the unconditional love continues to pour into your crown, your heart opens and floods it to your energy body. Your energy body expands and illuminates brighter and brighter. In our energy bodies, we circle up. In the center of our circle is a golden sphere, and that golden sphere is small, and it goes larger and larger. It gently lands on our laps, where our energy centers easily connect to the golden sphere, and we fill it with love for Gaia. We love you, Gaia. Cradling her, at one with her, holding her, we rise and we join the council chambers, connecting to Alexandria, the head of the council. Welcome. The delivery in this day is quite different and interesting. It is a deep providing, and if you were to see all of core council, we will be landing, not yet, but we will be landing at the southern access point and aligned in a straight line like the trunk of a tree. Our connection will be introduced incrementally, one by one. We will not form that link or that chain at once together. We will do it one at a time, allowing, as you would see, the trunk to be formed initially with your energetic vibration and your casting to her, and then joined by another, creating that link or that chain or that trunk of the tree. The inner chamber, the room select for certain deliveries, will be in close proximity to where the origination, you would say, like the meeting place. It is at the southern aspect, but the energies will seed into the chamber and be delivered out as well. But you can see the blooming, the foliage, the branches, so to speak, of the tree will be formed of Gaia. The roots, I will not elaborate, but it is overall us. We will be providing to the branches, the foliage, and also assimilating out what is needed to be derived within the trunk, so to speak, that we will be forming by the chain link connection. There is a certain absorbing that we are receiving now in council chambers. Allow yourself to receive and fill up. Receive it in abundance. The foliage and the branches of the tree will be through the inner and outer atmosphere spectrum. It is similar to the branches being at the inner spectrum, the pathways and channels, and the foliage at a key placement at the outer atmosphere, which will also be nourished in like kind by other assisted beings. But first will be the formation of the trunk. Full absorption is complete. And now we will go to our landing point. But the first, yes, the first in connection. I will not name all. You will know, you will see the gentle appearance of where you snuggle in, where you create the first participant, though I will identify. It is Trinity. So at the southern axis, you are seating now as the first formation of the trunk. Yes, yes, yes. Allowing what you absorbed and your totality, your essence, and the perfusion that you provide to connect deeply to the southern access point, forming that initial locking in of this trunk chain link formation that we will be providing. Full emanation and distribution of what you received in the council chambers is entirely connected. The second participant, well identified, I will not guide you, you know, connect in. And it is solely, yes, you connect into, immediately locking in as the substance you absorbed in the council chamber will automatically initiate the system, fully emanating your energetic intention, forming the trunk, the link, providing to her pathways. It has now reached the inner chamber, and the additional providings from that parameter will strengthen our coherence. Third participant, locked in, connecting, and each participant that joins in is supporting the original formation of the trunk, and the original formation seeds in even deeper and more delightfully as each participant now joining. It is not as slow as a process. We are at the level of 5 formation of the trunk, and this will continue as what you absorbed is the automatic locking in, but your totality and your perfusion of providing, we are forming the trunk quite delightfully as we are now at the almost totality at 7. That is the processes where you would say the generation of the roots, which has already been well placed and arranged for this delivery, is now connecting with us. The roots, you would say, would form solely at the first participant, but in this formation, it is not exceedingly so. There are aspects of the roots that communicate to the trunk at the upper aspect where Trinity is initially connected in, that is receiving, but there is also you would say a more fuller absorption at the bottom of the trunk. All participants locked in, the trunk fully providing and flooding in and receiving from the roots and providing to the pathways and channels. The outer atmosphere foliage is now beginning to receive as the branches have received and the pathways are fully open. We continue to provide what was absorbed and receiving from the roots and allowing this tree to fully flourish and produce the delightful semblance of the participants in the outer atmosphere, I will say semblance, because what is assisted as foliage, what is in place as foliage, is now being imparting, and it is quite not only beneficial but pervasive. What is being gathered from the roots now seeds in, as roots do, to communicate throughout. The communication is essentially what is received back now through the trunk. And this is a communication that we will support. So you will sense the flow coming from the outer atmosphere and back through the branches or the channels and through the trunk and through the roots. There are reasons for this, but it is not quite as strong yet. In its subtlety, do not dismiss that as not as pervasive. We support this, we receive this, we allow this to be dispersed through the roots. Well done, well done. And now that relay, that transmission being received, there is the what you call the torus, which you call the through, which you would say the central access point, and yes, through the straw delivery, but it is slightly varied, but the torus is beginning. The energy moving down, out, up, and around again, support this. This is a normal functionality, but it is now infused with all that we have delivered. Yes, 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 yes. And the trunk aspect and the root aspect, yes, we are now drawing that in. Trinity, you will lead. We are drawing it in, I will say, to the core channel or the straws, and the trunk will draw up all the roots and provide that conditioning for the core access. Yes. Well done. Good, 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 good. Bringing that all in. Some would wonder why we would bring this inward. There is much providing all the communications, all of the, I will say, rotations. Bringing this up. And now almost all the way through, it is very much supported by the torsion field. Much supported. It was quite easy, was it not, to direct this? All the roots now seated in. There is a gentle sealing of this, and it will continue to provide. We are exiting at the northern aspect with the torsion field, and will remain at the northern axis until it is sealed. All participants now no longer within the central access point. Sealing is there. And the foliage is now what you would say falling, but this as well. This continues to provide. It continues to allow it to absorb, to receive, to fertilize if you wish. All the other participants that were at the outer atmosphere at the foliage have now joined us at the northernmost aspect. There will bring forth, as you would say, the foliage that has landed. We are gathering most of it. It comes to us like a magnet automatically. And we leave this energy mound at the northern aspect. Well done. the mound of the energetic foliage produced from our delivery. Gathered up and remains here. There is a slight compression as you would scrunching it together a little bit. We will retreat, and as we retreat, we witness its transfiguration. We'll see it almost liquefy like a small lake or body of water. There are other remnants of the foliage that were not called forth that assist as well. The southern aspect has a different polarity that is not requiring of that mass gathering of foliage. I will leave it at that. As we retreat, we honor all participants. Well done. And we will return to the council chambers. I honor your delivery and your providing. And any observations or musings? Very well. Exiting the council chambers, floating back, we love you, Gaia. Cradling the golden sphere, we love you, Gaia. Feeling the connection deeply as we begin to disengage our energy centers, gently pulling away, sending the last blast of love, which causes the sphere to shrink, 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 shrink. Energy centers come back, 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 back. Grounding into the physical, grounding into the 3D, with Gaia's support surrounding us in love. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okie dokie, hokey pokey. I'll see you shortly. Hopefully I can get in. So be early, let me in.
Love you. Thank you, Estella. Love you. I'll see you soon.
What did you say? To be there early?
Oh, well, just like, yeah, just a little bit so I can get in because I don't know if it's gonna,
Yeah. Okay.
I don't
cool.
know if it's just the Gaia link or if it's gonna be all links. If my Zoom account, remember we had to reset it yesterday?
Yeah,
I put the passcode in.
Yeah.
You know what?
Okay.
Let me go into there real quick and just
Well, you're
see if I
in
need
the
it.
Zoom now, so it's not going to let you in.
Well, no,
To
let
it.
me go in. No, no, no. Let me go into the Zoom account and
Oh,
sign in and just see if it sends a code again or something. Maybe that's why. Yeah, it's asking me to log in again. What the hell? I don't know why. I just signed in yesterday. Why is it doing that? Okay, let me in. And I'm in as Cosmic Hive. Okay. All right. Okay. Or Trini and Shema, whatever.
all
Okay,
right.
well, I'll see you shortly.
Sounds good. Love you. Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.